Hi everyone, now I'm going to be tying this fly here. Now this is a Bivisible, what they call a Bivisible anyway. It's basically, he's a Palmer type fly. It's got a light coloured hackle in front. Now you can use white in the front, grizzle, or in this case I'm using grey. Now the grey gives the impression of the wing. Obviously the body of the fly is just the thread. Palmer on the body sits it really high, gives a great impression on the water. And a good sized tail to balance it up. I always when I tie these type of flies, I really like them with a good tail. But this is called the Pink Lady. Now this is a Catskill pattern. Nice old fly, great pattern to fish, and really does fish well. Now thread colour, as I say, is going to be pink. Now if you're tying variants of this fly, I tied it with quite a few colours. I've actually tied it white, and it works. Pink, purple's a good colour, even claret's a nice colour, or red. It gives a good spinner type pattern. So if you're tying, if there's a lot of spinners around, these flies are very good. So now hook choice, this is a size 16 I'm tying it on. It's a full mill. It's called the Ultimate Dry. This one here, size 16. It's a nice hook. I like these hooks. Now I've waxed the thread, so I've taken a length out and run the wax through it. So I'm going to start it round about a mil or so away from the eye, come down with 3 or 4 turns, remove the waste. Now I'm using a cock hackle here. This is just a light, well, kind of light to medium ginger. So just bring it out 90 degrees, and we'll get a few fibres there, don't be shy. A nice curve on them. A broken one there, I'm going to take it out. Length, as I say, I like a long tail on these flies. It just balances the fly a wee bit better. And I like to tie them in the way down, keeping them on the top of the shank, wind towards the back. Now you can keep it straight, or you can come underneath, pull towards the eye, just to open out the fibres. Now I like to do that. And I turn on top, see how it spreads them out a wee bit. Trim away. Now it is a simple fly to tie this. Now I'm going to be winding the hackle up the body, which is going to basically rib the body of the fly with the hackle. Now this is just it's a furnace, but it's a very light marked furnace hackle. It's a Hebert minor. It's a dry fly saddle. So I'm just going to bring out some of the fibres. I'll take them off to reveal the stem. Catch this on, and then wind up nice and tight. Now if you want it a bit more pink, you can come back down, back up. It's got a nice taper in the body. And then, as I say, you rub the body of the fly with the hackle. So just imagine rubbing any fly, just work your way up. Now give yourself plenty of room for your front hackle and to tie off. So make sure you're a good 4 or 5 turns in here, and then trim away. You will get the odd fibre coming forward, so just trim them out. Now I wax my thread again. Just at this point I always like to make sure there's plenty of grip for winding a hackle. Now I'm just going to use, this is a Chinese neck, cock neck I have, which I've dyed a nice light dun. You could use an actual dun, or as I say, you could easily use a grizzle, or even a white. So just remove it, remove the fluff of the base, trim enough to tie the stem on, just catch it. Just offer it in with the inside of the feather facing towards the eye. Just come in there, catch it, 3 or 4 turns. Again, make sure you wax your thread so you've got a base of thread with grip. Catch your hackle. Now encourage it to so that the front and inside of the hackle is facing towards the eye. Now this is where you could put as much on as you, if you want it quite heavy, you could keep going towards the eye. Now I'm just going to get to the point where, it does break sometimes, these wee hackles, just didn't actually break it, actually come away. So go back in, start again. You want nice straight turns, as I say, and you want to put on as much as you like. just to get a nice colour. You want to see it, and you want the hackle length to be slightly longer than the body hackle. And then once you're happy, come round with 2 or 3 turns. Now I like to remove my hackle pliers, and then I go straight into wet finish. But what I do is basically hold back the tip, anything going forward, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got wax there, so just clean it away. Nice and tight. Trim away your thread. You can come in and trim away your hackle. Now while the fibres are laying back slightly, just come in. I'm using a wee brush here. A wee touch, just there. Just give it a second. And then we can bring these fibres back out. Just lift them towards the eye. Just pull them out so they're nice and all the way around. And there we are. And that's the Pink Lady Bivisible. Great wee fly, lovely tying. Bent my needle. Didn't realise how I did that. It's a bit bent. I need a new one. So I'm just going to bring these forward. You'll see how it sits nice. But once you start to fish the fly, it sits really nice and high, and gives a great impression on the water. As I say, these are very good when the spinners are coming off. Fishing in rough water as well, it sits up nice and high. So there you go. That's the Catskill pattern, as far as I believe. I always relate it towards the Catskills because it's where I first saw it being tied. And the Bivisibles is a favourite. It's a type of pattern I like. As we would class them like a spider pattern, so it's a fly without a wing, even though we've got a hackle there to give the impression of a wing. But anyway, there we are. So that's the Pink Lady. Give them a go. Great pattern, as I say, to tie and fish. They're really, really good. And the fish do love them, so I hope you enjoyed that. And again, thanks for watching.